Hey, what's up, guys? Wanted to jump in today. What a beautiful day it is in South Carolina. But wanted to jump in here. I wanted to talk a little bit about traffic. And if you have traffic, what you can do with it. And I'm going to share with you something that we're doing right now. And actually, I think it's about to go live today. So it's actually very fresh. So if you have traffic right now to a blog or to a website, or if you don't, this is why you want to be able to get your own traffic. Now, this is something that I have been talking lately a lot about, and that is how to build your external channels, how to build your external traffic sources and all that stuff, because this is what we can do with it. Now, if you're just tuning in, if this is maybe the first time that you've watched one of my videos, there's a formula and a validation process that I've created called Ecom Business Formula, and it's actually all documented inside of this guide that I put together, this book, and it's called, or you can find it at ecombizbook.com, and you can go there and you can check it out. Now, yes, you will buy me a cup of coffee. It's a very well, it's not that expensive of a cup of coffee. It's a Starbucks coffee, let's call it, which it's pretty expensive for Starbucks coffee. It's like, $5 or whatever. But go check it out if you're at all interested in figuring out how to go out there and find traffic and then get in front of that traffic, get the attention. The one thing that I see a lot of Amazon sellers, and I say Amazon sellers because that's all that a lot of those guys are doing, is just figuring out like how to sell on Amazon. What we want to do is we want to be able to leverage other traffic channels outside of that, and then we can drive the traffic over there. But here's what we're doing, and here's what I want to really share with you. And I think that you'll be excited to know what you can do with the traffic once you have it. Now, I did talk a little bit about this in a past video where I was sharing with you guys that we had the traffic coming in, and then what we did is we turned on ads. All right, so again, we have our products that we're selling on Amazon. We also have products that we sell off of Amazon. Not as much as Amazon right now as far as physical products go, but we've been building content and we've been building traffic over the past 18 months, 19 months now. And because of that, we're getting a steady flow of traffic. And I say steady flow, it's been upwards of over 200,000 impressions a month, over 100,000 unique visits per month. And the cool thing about that is now we're able to build our email list even bigger. We're able to put a Facebook pixel on our blog, which then we can create custom audiences and all of that stuff. So that's the other huge advantage of being able to have your own traffic and your own home base, as I call it. Again, I reference all of this stuff inside of Ecom Biz Book, where you can actually see exactly what we're talking about here, because to me, it's a process. And I've said this before, if you learn the process, you just have to basically go do it, like go do the process. So anyway, let's talk a little bit about this traffic, all right? So this traffic's coming in, okay? And now that we have this traffic coming in, we're still being able to take that traffic and then drive it over to Amazon. We get to increase our sales there when we want to, naturally. We also get to build the email list, which then will also bring more sales coming over to Amazon or whatever platform we want to push it to. It's also building our email list. It's also creating a custom audience inside of Facebook. So all of these things are happening because this traffic's coming in from Google. And now we're starting to see it come in from YouTube, from Pinterest, and all these other outside sources that are driving back to the home base, as we call it, all right? So what we're testing right now, and actually it's going live today, is we are taking an offer and we're putting it in front of the traffic. All right, we're actually split testing it. We're doing 50% is going to be an email opt-in, just like it has been. So to get the 10 or the top 10 tips of the week or whatever for bass fishing, put your email address in. Like, that's one. The other one is now going to be receive the ultimate bass fishing guide for 2019, and then maybe something like your deep dive into how to catch more bass in your next tournament or something like that, right? So now we're going to offer this book, okay, and it's going to be a digital version for like $3.99 or maybe $5 or whatever. We're going to play with that price. And then what we're going to do is on the back end of that, it's what we call an order bump. And an order bump is really just kind of like if you imagine you're at the grocery store and you're at the checkout and you see something there and you're like, yeah, I'll grab that. It works better if it's related. So if you went to like a Dick's Sporting Goods and you were buying, let's say that you're buying some football gear because your son's going to be playing football, and then you walk out and there's maybe there's some mouth guards or something, then you might buy one of those. That's like an order bump. It's like something that would go well with the initial order. So that's what we're doing. So we have, the first part of it is we're going to have this ultimate guide that they can get for just $3.99. And then immediately there's going to be an order bump that will allow them to get either a deeper dive into another manual, or maybe it's going to be, in this case, it will be like just a small little accessory kit that'll go along with it for like $9.99. So then, whether they take that or not, because all that is what we call an order bump, that doesn't really matter. What we're going to do then is we'll have an offer, a one-time offer, a physical product offer that will say, hey, get the ultimate bass fishing lure set here today. Seeing that you just grabbed our guide, we want to give you a discount for just $29.99. You can get the ultimate kit. So this way here, you're going to be able to catch the most bass this season, or in your next tournament or whatever, right? So that's like the funnel. Like that's a basic funnel. So we have front end offer, a bump, and one-time offer. Like that's it, okay? So now the cool thing is, not that hard to build that, but don't even worry about building that. We're able to take a digital item now and then use that in a physical products business, okay? And now we can take that and slide it right in front of our audience that there's traffic coming there every single day because we've been already doing that. And now here's the cool thing. And we did some numbers. If we convert on that offer from the traffic that we have coming in and some other things that we've tested in other markets, okay? If it converts even half as good as we think that it will, okay, with those simple numbers, we can add between $7,000 and $10,000, even more, but let's just call it $7,000 to $10,000 extra bottom line, okay? Because on the front end of that, even just on the digital side of things, we can probably generate $5,000 to $7,000 just on the digital side of things, okay? That's not to mention now we've got customers that have came through and purchased, even though it's a small ticket price, it's a customer now with an email address, okay? So now, and then also a Facebook pixel. So now we're building these other assets as we're putting these offers in front of people. Now these offers make sense, right? If someone's coming to my blog or to my home base, as we call it, they're interested in bass fishing. So the easy thing to offer them is something that's going to help them in their bass fishing journey, right? Like makes sense, all right? And so that's exactly what we are doing with this traffic. So I want you to understand this. If all you're doing is building your Amazon business right now, you need to be thinking externally about traffic sources. And even if you just start with one piece of content or one different traffic source, okay, whether that's Pinterest, whether that's Instagram, whether that's YouTube, whether that's your blog, whatever it is, you need that additional traffic source. And if you do, you're going to be able to leverage that and do tests like this right now. Now, I'm going to come back and report on this test in the next week or so, and I'll let you know how it's doing. All right, we're doing a split test. Like I said, if you guys are just tuning in right now on this video, and what I'm talking about is taking an offer, putting it in front of traffic that's already coming in and testing two different offers. All right, one of them being, give us your name and email address and we will send you weekly tips on bass fishing. The other one is grab our ultimate bass fishing guide released for 2019 for just $3.99 and you get the digital version immediately. That's it. Order bump, upsell, one-time offer, done, right? And all we got to do is build those two things and then boom, we put them in front of our audience and then we let that decide, right? And so what I'm going to be able to do now is come back here with you guys and say, hey, we just tested these two things. Here's what happened. Here's what we're doing. We went from $3.99 to $4.99. Let's see what happens. Let's take the back end offer and let's go from, let's say it was a $29 offer. Let's make it $39. Let's see if it makes a difference. Or let's take a $29 offer and make it $24.95. We can test these different things once we have the traffic coming in. The point is you need traffic coming in, all right? And you might be saying, well, Scott, I don't really know how I can get traffic. I sell something that's weird, that doesn't require or it doesn't allow me to build an audience. Well, that's where we got to go through and do these validation pieces, right? These different parts of our business. We need to see if we can even do that. And if you're just starting, or if you're looking at pivoting in your business and you want to do this, then you're going to want to go through the Ecom business formula that I created, because everything that we're doing right here, and even that I've done in the past, because this really does come full circle. I've been doing this stuff for over 10 years, and it's all pretty much the same. You find the market, you find what they're interested in, you put it in front of them, you got a good chance of probably selling something and building an audience and being able to sell stuff in the future, right? But if you're interested in checking that out, if you want to deep dive as far as what we're doing and how you can do it as well, and even evaluate your business right now, check out ecombizbook.com. That will take you over to a page where there will be, you guessed it, there'll be an offer there for you, all right? And that offer will allow you to grab a book. And then from there, you can go through that little mini funnel that we have there and see how it kind of works too. I'm totally transparent with you. Like, I want to give you value all the way through. So depending on where you are in your journey, some people are going to need a guide, some people aren't. Some people are going to want to, they're going to want to listen to the book instead of reading it. Like me, I don't like to read, I like to listen. So if I was to buy a digital book and someone offered me an audio version, I'm going to buy the audio version. It just makes sense. So again, check it out, ecombizbook.com. If you start going through this process and you start to identify where you can create these assets, I'm telling you, assets will reward you down the line. You got to be thinking long term. You have to be putting things into place every single week. So this way here, you're constantly building out the business. If you just sit there on one product that you're selling right now and all you're doing is focusing on how do I sell more of this one product, you're going to be frustrated, because there's going to be a lot of times that you just can't do anymore, right? It's like maybe that product's ran its course. Maybe that product has 20 competitors on it now, because when you started it didn't, but now it does. You got to either be launching products a lot at a time, or you can do stuff like this. So this way here, you're diversifying, you're also getting traffic, and now you can probably sell that product that might have been a dud. You can probably sell it or at least liquidate it, because now you have the traffic coming in on your, on your blog or on your email list or any of that stuff. So anyway, I just wanted to jump in here and give you guys a little bit about what we're working on or how you can do it. But also just to kind of let you guys see a little bit further down the line. Because like I said, a lot of people, they're just stuck in I'm selling on Amazon, I'm an Amazon business. Like, no, you are a business. You're an e-commerce business. You need assets. You need traffic. Traffic, I'm telling you, if you get traffic, everything else becomes easy. Everything else becomes easy. Now, the right traffic, right? And there's ways to go out there and just, get a whole bunch of traffic. I'm going to give away a car, and everybody raises their hand. They're like, yeah, but are the people that just registered for that car, are they fishermen? Are they people that have a swimming pool and you sell swimming pool accessories? Or is it just like maybe a % of everybody that did that? We don't want that. What we want to do is we want to say, we've got the ultimate bass fishing set that we're going to offer as a giveaway. Who wants it? And then people are going to raise their hand. I do. And those people are your target audience. And then when you put something in front of them, it's a lot easier to sell something to them and actually get them to engage with your content. And then the traffic will start to come. So, all right, check it out. If you're interested, if you want to deep dive on how to do this and really how to plan for this and even see if your business will allow you to do this, definitely check out ecombizbook.com. It's all broken down there. There's a 10-step formula that you can go through, you can walk through. Check it out. It's there for you if you need it. And if not, that's cool too. Just at least take what I just shared with you here today and apply it. Think to yourself, how can you create assets externally that will bring traffic over to your home base? And I hope that you are creating your home base, which is a blog/website. All right, so guys, check it out, ecombizbook.com if you want to see the deep dive and actually go through that process. And hey, good luck to you. Do me another favor. Leave a comment, like, thumbs up, whatever you do on whatever platform you're on to give a little bit of love, whether it's Facebook or YouTube. I'd really love to see you connect with me in the future, whether that's in a comment or, hey, who knows, maybe we do it in person sometime. But yeah, just give me a little thumbs up or a little comment, and I'll do my best to answer here in an upcoming video or in the comments below. All right, so that's it. That's going to wrap it up. As always, take care and take action. We'll see you guys.